Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Vertex Manoj Roy. Probability in mathematics is very important part. So, first of all, what is probability? The probability is just like having a chance on something. So, possibility, probability, or the chances or occurrence of something. I have divided this probability in 5 parts. You can see I use 5 terms here. The first term is event, sample space, formula, range, and the sum of probability. If you understand these 5 terms of probability, I hope that the probability topic will be simple for you when you understand these 5 things. So the first, I start from the event. What is an event actually? First, I will give one example of the rain. This today is the rain is going to be or not. Like, we have a chance to have rain? Like 0% or 100% or 50%. So this is the event actually. I'm talking about the rain. But being like in mathematics, we're talking about the numbers. So I would like to take one example of coin. This is a very common example of coin. A coin, or it can be a die, like dice. So I use two examples for this all like 5 terms to discuss. In the coin, when the event is your like coin, when you toss a coin, a fair coin, it should not be in a vertical position lying on the floor. It should be head or tail. So a fair coin means like it can be like there are two possibilities of the coin. When I make for a coin, how many possible outcomes for a coin? Like I write S as a sample space for the coin. It can be head or it can be tail. There are only two possibilities, two sample space, two outcomes for coin. One coin. I'm just talking about one coin, not two coins, because this is simple probability. When we're talking about a dice, we have 6 sides and all sides should be equal. It means a fair, unbiased die. Fair. Fair means when I make the sample space of die. So sample space will be when you just throw a dice, like it can be 1, can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, 5, or it can be number 6. Like there are 6 possibility in a dice and there are 2 possibility in a coin. So coin is your event and the sample space normally we write with S, sample space or the outcomes. And dice we have like an event is a like dice. When we throw a dice we have 6 sample space here. That's here. We can write in this form. Okay. I will explain you this how we can use like find the probability of coin and dice. I would like to use one example. Before that, what's the formula to find the probability? The probability of any of the event is equals to number of that event divided by total number of sample space. Like for example, the number of sample space in the coin are 2, head or tail. When we're talking about a dice, number of sample space in a dice, 6. So this is very important. How many sample space we have in a particular event? Okay. Now, what I have to do, like this is a simple formula of probability. This is very important. We have to use it. Range of the probability. This is like a very important part. The range of the probability of any of the event cannot be more than like less than 0 or cannot be more than 1. It means the range is always from 0 to 1. When you find the probability cannot be 5 upon 4. It should be 4 upon 4 or 0 upon 4. It can be 1 upon 4, but never more than 1 or less than 0 means not negative. Sometimes the range also can be written in the percentage form. So there is no problem. You can write. It can be 0% to 100% probability. The sum of probability, I would like to use the example of coin and the dice to clear it out. When we're talking about like I want to find the probability of head in the coin. When I toss a coin, so what's the formula? Number of event, like number of heads divided by number of sample space. I want to clear this topic actually. That's why I'm just explaining in detail. In a coin, in a sample space head or tail, how many heads are there? Just one? One. And what is the sample space? 2. So the probability of head is 1 upon 2. When I talk about the probability of tail, is also the tail is 1 and the total number of sample spaces are 2. So 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2. So it means the probability of head is 1 upon 2 and the probability of tail is also 1 upon 2 in a particular coin, in one coin. Now if I just go to like this example, dice. In a dice, when we are talking about the probability of 1, the probability of 1 is 1 upon 6. The probability of 2 is, like, how many times 2 is there? Normally students say 2 upon 6. No. The probability of 2 is also 1 upon 6. This is one time. The probability of 3 is also 1 upon 6. A sample space is 6. The probability of 4 is also 1 upon 6. And the probability of 5 is 1 upon 6. And the probability of 6 is not 6 upon 6, is also 1 upon 6. The formula and this example. Now, I want to support this part is how we can get the sum of the probability. If I'm just talking about the coin, this coin, just see, the coin possibilities are head or tail, 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2. When you add 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2, it's coming 1. And when you're talking about the dice, when you add all 1 upon 6, like 6 times, when you add all the probability of all the events are fair. Like fair means not like unbiased. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 upon 6 is coming. 6 upon 6 is equals to 1. The same thing is here, 2 upon 2 is equals to 1. So it means what we have decided, like here, conclude here, that sum of the probability of all any particular event is always equals to 1. This is very important. Sometimes, for example, the dice I'm talking about. In the dice, when I give one example here, like in the dice, and we have even and odd, even and odd. So even, like, what is the probability of even number in a dice? So number of even numbers, like here 2, 4, and 6 is 3, and sample space is 6. So 1 upon 2. So even is 1 upon 2 and the odd is also 1 upon 2. You can check. So 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is 1. So this is very important thing. So in this video, I just explained to you this, what do you mean by probability? What are the main terms in probability? These 5 terms I have used. We're like using these 5 terms in probability, we can move further with the simple and the advanced, the complex probability of O levels maths and the other maths. If you think this video is useful for you, please like my video, subscribe my channel, and share with your friends. Thank you so much and have a nice day.